With close to 95,000 attendees, the 2015 Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, ADIPEC, set new records of attendance.
In spite of the low oil and gas prices, this event just goes from strength to strength.
When you really look at the people here, despite the market condition and the market fluctuation, I think ADIPEC put itself on the world map.
Over the years, ADIPEC has developed into one of the most important conferences in the global oil and gas industry.
At a time of uncertainty in the global energy business, the mood in Abu Dhabi was one of optimism and realism.
ADIPEC is a sign of optimism in the industry. This industry is so big to stop. We may slow down a little bit, but we will never stop. ADIPEC is now becoming a major platform that put East and the West together.
In spite of the fluctuation in our industry and indeed many world markets, the interest in ADIPEC has grown again this year.
Energy expert, award-winning author and vice chairman of IHS, Daniel Jurgen, delivered the keynote address. And he talked of the great change in the industry, but cautioned that the long-term interest of the industry must not be neglected.
Dr. Daniel Jurgen, Vice Chairman of IHS.
It's a movement from an era of scarcity to one of abundance. It's a movement from a world of unexpectedly strong demand and tight supplies to a world of ample supplies, even oversupplies, and weaker demands.
Innovation and sustainability in a new energy world was the timely theme of this conference.
The future will belong to those who adapt, develop, and grow using innovation and technology in a sustainable way.
Innovation is what brought us here. If it wasn't for innovation, we'll probably be in the Stone Age.
I think it's too early to see the impact of low oil price on technology. If the price stays as it is, it will be very interesting to see ADIPEC 2018 or 2019 with the technology, because now the priority is to use technology to cut costs.
We are not only working together with our IOCs and our partners and contractors in this regard for the calibers, but also with the global and world-class institutes.
What we are doing actually in our country is with our partner IOC is to improve technology of producing, to have a best control on costs, and also try to improve the behavior of population by a better hydrocarbon sector and the other sector of the economy.
After the official opening, the exhibition space was full to capacity and ready to do business.
We are proud of this collaborative efforts between ADNOC and this group of companies, international contractors and DMG. They've done very well, ADNOC and every Ministry of Oil and Gas, the Society of Petroleum Engineers, and so many organizations. ADIPEC is popular for a long time, and every time it gains, popularity and interest of so many people.
Excellent. I've seen a lot of people, we communicated with a lot of business, we gain a lot of knowledge from people we see or from the very outstanding speaker that being brought by the ADIPEC management.
The attendance is even higher than they had anticipated at the beginning, and the number of exhibitions and the quality of the exhibitions is just beyond anything I've ever experienced. And this comes from someone who is from Houston.
We're really pleased and happy to be part of this year, the most successful ADIPEC ever been, and I hope for further success. As we said, now the ADIPEC overtaking the OTC, which is a big thing for us.
If you look at the different components of ADIPEC 2015, it has been really enriched further than the previous years. The quality of the technical papers, what have been offered on technical papers, really the cream of it.
International and national oil company CEOs reminded us of the power of technology and the need for change.
I'm convinced of one thing. We cannot just engineer our way into this new energy world. We will also have to behave our way into that new energy world, unlearn a few old behaviors,
and adapt a few new ones.
The following three factors are required: continual investment, environmental consideration, and technological innovation.
The challenge for us really is how to make fossil fuels environmentally friendly. And I believe that the incremental cost needed to make this fuel environmentally friendly is still will make it very, very competitive in the future.
We'll only do as well as our ability to compete. So how do we do it? We become much more efficient. We obsess on productivity. We obsess also on technology where we can really make a difference.
Technology will help to solve this issue, and but we'll need oil and gas for many decades in front of us. The world needs energy. The world needs oil and gas. But we need also to develop some technologies like carbon capture and storage, or carbon capture and use.
The history of our industry proves that by leveraging the respective strengths of national and international companies, we can maximize the efficiency and value of large-scale projects and help meet growing energy demands.
Maybe in the past it's only, the dominant factor is only supply and demand, but in current situation I think we have to watch also the technology development, especially in the renewables. So it is part of the equation to form the equilibrium of the price.
The ADIPEC Offshore Marine and Heavy Equipment Conference was a new edition in 2015. The exhibition at the Waterfront Zone was the hub of activity for companies showcasing offshore products and services.
Really, firstly, very warm welcome to ADIPEC and our inaugural launch of our Marine and Offshore Conference, exhibition, outdoor area.
Marine and Offshore's a new edition, over 85 companies in there, a dedicated 4-day conference. The addition of the ships and the wonderful support of Eshnad and Zaka Marine really gave a whole new flavour.
The annual ADIPEC Awards was a dazzling affair, honouring excellence in the industry. The Women in Industry session was expanded to a full day with packed attendance from industry supporters.
The Women in Industry conference has been growing from strength to strength, which makes me very happy. Today the room was full of energy.
Business was brisk at the Middle East Petroleum Club, where members networked and attended a series of industry-related events. Energy expert and prize-winning author Daniel Jurgen also addressed a full house, as did explorer Sir Ranulph Fiennes and renowned thought leader John Dushinsky.
It needs to be embracing sustainability, not because it wants to try and pretend it's green, but it needs to be embracing environmental sustainability and social sustainability.
What risks are worth taking, what ones are you must plan to avoid rather than hit them and confront them, all these things, and how they have their parallel in business.
The energy level was high at the Young ADIPEC Pavilion throughout the week, and the royal visit brought great interest and involvement.
Our students also benefit, and that encourages them to enroll and continue their studies in engineering and the petrochemical and the petroleum industry. So we are proud of it, proud of the professionalism of the organizers, the people who are in charge of it, and we are proud that it is now, this year in particular, surpassed any other exhibition in the world.
The Secretary General of OPEC also visited the site and added his words of support.
I'm very surprised to see some of the young people here, they're participating, which is really a brilliant idea not to eliminate the young people here.
He was also encouraged by the size of ADIPEC, agreeing that it was truly a world-class event.
This exhibition, which is really becoming a very huge and big event in the Middle East, and I would like to congratulate them for this very well preparation.
With a lower oil price environment all year and lower attendance at some other global conferences, the turnout at ADIPEC 2015 was exceptional.
I have a faith in the ADIPEC will continue to sustain its visibility and credibility and maintain #1 position worldwide.
We feel been the most successful show. We've had a lot of footfall, a lot of interest. We see our competitors, we talk to them, we see the Abu Dhabi national oil companies, so our clients. It's great.
ADIPEC is one of these events, and there's not many in this industry where you get the chance to have the really deep and profound conversations that are going to be the conversations that influence the way the industry goes in the next 5, 10, 15 years.
Nobody expected that this year is going to be better than last year, especially with the cut and loss. They were afraid a lot of the companies that have contributed was going to cancel. Nobody canceled. Long waiting list. It's amazing.
When I walked around the exhibition hall over the last couple of days, you begin to see the seeds starting to grow into something that will dominate our lives, I feel, in the future, for critical processes and critical technologies that are on the critical path for your projects.
Work is well underway for ADIPEC 2016 at its home base in Abu Dhabi as always. So save the date, November 7th to the 10th, as the event is looking for continual improvement and expansion to deliver another world-class show.
We don't want this event to be just the biggest in terms of the number of exhibitors and in terms of, we want it also to be the best in class. We want you to be happy, and anything that you can tell us to make it better next year, please do. And again, thank you all, and we hope to see you and some more next year.